everyone. Glad to have you with me. CK Too Much, you're back at it again with Prince Doran the Shadow. So in the last episode, guys, we had been meddling quite a bit in the Westerlands. We managed to get Sherman, not Baratheon, but Sherman Martell on the throne. But then his mother and his regent went ahead, and they decided that he should proclaim that he is a Baratheon, possibly to distance themselves from me after I killed Raymond. She has been grieving pretty heavily from this. She is widowed, so I suppose that's why she decided to do it. I have a plot going that I think something happened to it, because I got an event saying that I had all the evidence and that I proved that he was a, quote unquote bastard, because I was hoping that it would just revert his old title back to being a Martell. But that hasn't happened. And I'm hoping that if at the very least, if I can get him declared a bastard, maybe someone else, some other Martell would inherit and not the Baratheons. And these Baratheons aren't even Baratheons either. They're fucking Estermonts. So, we have, all of these pseudo-Baratheons running around. But anyway, also in the last episode, or the last few episodes, Daenerys destroyed the Martells. She took Highgarden, and now they're only in charge of Blackhaven, which is pretty interesting. And she's just going to rule over the Reach directly, which, is actually a pretty interesting strategy. And that also kind of leaves the Reach open to conquest. So, for example, the Blackhaven is up for grabs, so I'm going to try to claim that. Although, wait a minute, do we have a pact? Okay, so we have a non-aggression pact, but okay. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. So I'm going to reverse it later. Because Tywin is married to Garland, and I think that our kids are possibly... Oh, maybe not our kids, but his brother? Yes, Willis is married to my daughter, Elia. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Looks like she's gone a little insane. I would too if my husband was wearing this hat. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And we'll see if this plot finally fires or not. But yeah, Doran is getting up there in age. 63. Trial by combat. Lord Gerald Serret demanded a trial by combat. Sir Selman was his champion, but he was slain by Adam Marbrand. Okay, so the Marbrands are fighting on... my grandson's side. That's good. Okay. Okay. Our armies are not in good shape. Oh, what's this? For the crime of failing to keep the peace and disobeying... an express command to cease hostilities, Lord Paramount Colin Baratheon / Estermont has been arrested. Okay. So he is my ally. Oh, okay. Well, Daenerys is really cleaning house. Wonder what's going to happen to them. Sir Denzel. Sir Denzel. Okay. Yeah, we can keep Sir Denzel. Would you like a wife, Sir Denzel? Maybe you can marry... really mostly Northmen available. That's interesting. Maybe Alara. Sure. Alara Flowers. So the Cape Wrath has been taken away from him. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yes, and I forgot that Lady Gisela Toland is really trying to work her magic on me. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take my subscribers' advice and do a little bit of... Oh, what's this? Well, hold on. I'm going to do a little bit of investments in the in my realm. Yeah, okay. Barracks. Throw those up real quick. I should have been doing this all along, but I was spending a lot of money on plots. Okay, you know what? I will support you. You helped me in the war against the Lannisters. Hopefully you're not trying to do something bad. Yeah, I think that this plot has just failed to launch. So I don't really know what to do now. I suspect that his real father may not be, that he might not be his father. Suspected bastard. So that's all that happens. Then he gets a negative modifier. But it looks like it's not even going to fire. Oh, I found out nothing new or useful about Cersei Lannister. Okay. She murdered a childhood friend at the age of 11. Sure, we can start that rumor. We do need to get rid of her, though. Definitely, definitely. She has a strong claim to the Westerlands, so that's not good. Okay. And I think that this being stuck is going to basically stop me from doing any other plots, which is also a huge bummer. Ooh, okay. So she did decide to get a Lord Paramount. Oakhart. Is that Eris Oakhart's brother? Okay. Did he ever join the Kingsguard? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. So the Oakharts are from Old Oak are the new Lords Paramount, and they took over Highgarden. Okay, so this means that we can pull our Justiciar back, although it will be a few more months. Well, yeah. So as far as Doran, there's really not much more I can do, especially now that I have this. Oh, what is this? Aha, okay. So one of my informants, a young soldier, oh, maybe he owes some money. I can pay him off to deal with Cersei. Let's do it. Let's do it. Even though he rejected the Martell name, I can still help him out. She's the Lady of Doran and the Westerlands. Oh, in disguise, I met up with my friends. Cersei's burly armsman and his shifty-looking associate. Yes, he recounts stabbing her to death in bed. Yes, and then hand them a bag of coins and tell my guards to tie up some loose ends. All right, so she is dead. I think that every single descendant of Tywin Lannister has been taken care of. I'm really sad that I didn't get to take care of him myself, but yeah. So he had Cersei, and she's dead. He had Jaime, he's dead, and Tyrion, and he's dead. Tyrion had no children. Jaime had no children, and Cersei had 2 children, although it's only showing one of them for some reason. So yeah. Excellent. So the entire line of Tywin Lannister has been taken care of. That is wonderful. So that is definitely something to celebrate. I'm sure that... Oh, and all of his brothers are dead. Although I think, yeah, they all have some descendants. Tigget does not. I remember Tigget... Yeah, I killed Tigget. But then Jerion actually was sent to the wall after he tried to claim the Westerlands from Tywin. So I think that's why Tigget also agreed to come to Doran. He died of depression up there at the wall. Jenna died a natural death. Same with Kevin, died comatose in bed. And Tywin died a natural death. I'm sad that I didn't get to kill him myself. But at the same time, he lived to see a lot taken from him, so I take some satisfaction in that. I would have loved to have had a Martell here, but it looks like it's going to stay this Baratheon. News from Estermont, trial by combat. Okay. Okay, so it looks like he managed to escape, I guess. Oh, that's a cool sigil. What is it? Wait, Whitehead? Is this a real house? Lord Dennis Whitehead. That sounds familiar. I can't say that I remember him, but I really like that sigil. Well, I'm starting to worry that maybe the only way to get rid of this is to kill my grandson. But I don't know if Doran would do that, and I don't think it really suits our purposes. So I'm probably not going to do that. And there's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. Okay, that is really, really bizarre. I wonder if it's because, like, his son is... like, there's no liege to tell? I don't know. Edmure Tully... okay, there's a little rebellion going on in the Riverlands. No problem. I almost have enough money to make another improvement. Oh, let me pull back my Justiciar. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, well, hold on. So Humphrey Hightower and Arianne had another daughter. Okay, I like that name, Jolene. Jolene. There's a song about Jolene, but I forgot what it was called. I was gonna sing Jolene, 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 but that's Lauren Hood? What was her name? I don't remember what her name was, but the song One Thing, or That Thing. So I think I got those mixed up. Anyway, I suppose I could go after Rainwood. I mean, he doesn't have that much men. And that would put me directly... That would give me a little bit of extra territory. Or I could just take Casterly Rock directly, but I don't think I have enough men for that. No, definitely don't. Are there any Martells on his succession? No. Eglantine, that's a weird name. Eglantine Baratheon is up in the Wall and Brandon's Gift. Okay, so she is an heir. But after that, who knows? God, why did he do this? Can I spy on him? No, because he is not an adult. Okay, so I'm pretty much stuck. Maybe this is kind of proper for Doran. Maybe he is... This mess with his daughter has tied up his whole network. And he's not able to deal with, threats to the realm in the same way that he once was. Okay, so my son Devlin is marrying Tanith Martell, who... This is the only one of Daenerys' kids that is a little suspect. I think she had this kid with her lover, but then I took care of him. We still got Prince Viserys up there at the Wall, serving under Oswell Spur. Okay. He must really hate his life. He's a builder. Interesting. I wonder if he will ever be Lord Commander one day. Probably not. Well, okay. So let's just keep things chugging along. I think with Doran, as I said, I think I'm just going to play until he dies. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue as Arianne. But, I think this series was really meant for Doran getting his revenge and avenging his sister Elia. We have Daenerys on the throne. A Martell is going to inherit. However, I have a very strong feeling that he's going to say that he's a Targaryen. However, oh, wait, no. Mariah Waters. This is the bastard from the lover. Okay. That's right. Anyway, maybe we can arrange a betrothal, a matrilineal betrothal between my granddaughter, Jolene Martell. And since they're the same dynasty right now, it doesn't make a difference. But by the time Daenerys dies and he wants to go ahead and change his dynasty, that might trap them into continuing the Martell line on the throne. Okay, that's a good one. I should have done the same thing with him. But I honestly did not see that coming. Do I have any other territories? I must, yeah? Sun Spear. Gaston Grey. Okay. Okay, we can improve Gaston Grey. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so Ivala and someone, no one knows the father. Interesting. Wait, no, this is Ivala and Ronan Martell had a kid, Casper Sand. Okay. Well, I'll train him up with Ario, I guess. Casper's kind of a stupid name, but that's fine. Yeah. You know, also, if Ronan comes and asks me to legitimize him, I think I will. Oh, okay, so I have the chance to burn and apostate. No, let him go free. What harm could he do? Rather than hunting for apostates, I think I'm going to set my Septon to do some charity instead. Ooh, okay, Alara Flowers is starting to fancy me. Well, I'm not lustful. In fact, I'm temperate. And I don't see any real reason that he would go for it, to be honest. I think I'll stay, although it's... I don't think so. I could see him going either way on this. Dacella. I'm really not sure what to do about this. Okay, it looks like there's some action going on in the Westerlands. No, okay, it's just an internal conflict. I really don't know what to do about that. I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm not playing with cheat codes on this one. On the next series, I am going to play with them, but I'm going to use them very sparingly. Okay, and it looks like my computer's going a little bit slower. Okay, what's going on here? Nothing. Okay. Lord Randall. Okay, so Lord Randall Tarley is dealing with a little bit of a revolt at the moment. Okay. Oh, you know what's going on up north? What is going on up north? Oh, interesting. So we have Andrew Stark. So we have a Black Stark. Maybe we can go ahead and arrange a betrothal between Andrew and Morna? No, okay. Okay, so Trebor had a kid. This is Oberyn's son, yeah? So Maya. I like that name. Man, he's had a lot of kids. You know what? In the spirit of Oberyn, we should get her trained up in martial education. Okay. So we pretty much have a Martell finger in every part of the realm, except for maybe in the Vale. But maybe I can change that with Lord Paramount Isambard. That's a cool name. So Isambard and maybe Morna? No. Is it? Oh, is it because they're too distantly related? What about Claire? No. Nymeria, no. Maya, no. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. And probably not in the Iron Isles either. Okay. Well, that's a shame. And how is Quentin doing? So he has command over Roseby. That's very nice. Should I jack some of these territories? Build up my own personal strength? Maybe get rid of the Santagars. Oh my god, my computer is so slow right now. I'm sorry, guys. Fucking Toland's trying to party with me again. Oravel, that's a cool name. Whoa, how many territories do the Tolands have? Okay, just those two. And this one too will as well. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I would not mind just jacking these two territories and taking them for myself, but I don't think I will do that. Alright guys, well, I think I want to call this episode here. To be honest, things aren't getting too interesting. So I think I'm gonna... oh, I did not mean to pay for him, but I guess that's okay. So we have a new Septon at court with us. He's an ambitious guy, Kedri. So that'll be fine. Yeah, so, okay. I think I'm going to leave this one here, guys. Again, not much really happened in this series. You can see things are really starting to slow down as we have accomplished most of our goals, but we did finally put an end to Tywin's line with the death of Raymond and Cersei Lannister II. There are still Lannisters out there, unfortunately, 35 of them. But, you know, maybe we could actually try and decrease that. So, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will actually do that. Maybe here at Lannisport and Martin Lannister. Maybe he should be next. You know what? Yeah. I'll play for a little bit longer. See if we can get rid of Martin. Ooh, okay. So 2 people married outside of how they should have been. Accept it. So, you know what? In the meantime, let's just try to get rid of as many Lannisters as possible. But I don't think Sherman's going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. Where is Viewpoint? Oh, that's interesting. So wait, who is this? Kellen Dockert? Oh, interesting. So, I can fuck with the Lannisters a little bit. So, oh, okay, that's interesting. So I could pick up another little piece of territory. But I would probably want them to have kids first. I could get the Riverlands and who else? And the Baratheons in on it. You know what? That could be interesting. Maybe I'll wait for Edmure to end his war and for those 2 to have kids. But then that would be another little place for the... where was it? Viewpoint. Where was that? Sorry, guys. Another little place for the Martells to pick up, and I could kind of interact with the game a little bit more because I'm feeling pretty static. Where was that? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna find out where it was, and then I think I'm gonna leave this episode for now. Okay, here it was. So we could pick up this from the Sarets. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the Sarets kicked her out of this piece of territory. Oh, wait, hold up. I lost it again. Where the fuck? Hold on. One more time. One more time. Wait. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Viewpoint. Here. Okay. But it's not called Viewpoint. It's called Silver Hill. Aha. Okay. So it's literally just one castle. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's weird. I don't know if that would be worth it. It would be nice to kind of interact with the game. I would have allies, and that would give me a little Martell stronghold in the Westerlands to keep an eye on things, but I don't know about that. Are there any other claimants we could get to come in here? Ooh, interesting. Ah, okay. Well, this is interesting. So we got Elmer Lannister. He might be interested in coming to court. Although, you know, oh, I can get a few Lannisters to come in here. Oh, quite a lot of Lannisters. Okay. Another Tyrion. Oh, wow. Oh my god, how many Lannisters are willing to come to my court? Okay, so I got a bunch of Lannisters willing to come to Sunspear. You know, historically, that has not been a good place for Lannisters to be. I'm surprised that any of them would accept this, but I think that they know. I think that they know that something's up. Or I'm sorry, I think they know that there's something up between me and my grandson. Okay. Any claims? Sorry, guys. Again, I'm gonna have to restart my computer. Claims for the Westerlands. Any claims for the Westerlands? Yes. Okay. So I think I'll have to wait. Okay, Claire is the closest to being of marriageable age. So I'm going to wait for Claire to come of age. Yeah, and I think if I just get rid of him, that would be good. Okay. All right, then. So I have surrounded myself with Lannisters, which may not have been a good idea. I could maybe start taking them out, though. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I have a few options now, so maybe I could put a different Lannister on the throne who maybe has a child. I have some time. I have about 10 years in which I can displace Sherman, although I have people with strong claims, so that is good. Reginald Lannister. Wonder if I could imprison him. Since he's excommunicated, no one will care. Okay, well, what if I execute him? Will anyone care? Okay, I'll call him to trial. Sure, why not? Okay, so my plan against the Lannister is not going so well. So Sir Reginald Lannister has demanded a trial before the court. Okay, let's see. So, all right, so my lawyer made a strong case, and he has been found guilty. So I think I can just get his head on a plate. Yeah, I think so. Or should I just send him to the wall? It would be nice to have one more dead Lannister. How is he related to Tywin? Rollum. Timond. So I guess they're kind of just distant relatives. I feel bad for this guy, but I don't think that Doran would, so I think I'll just get his head on a spike. Yeah. So let's just have him beheaded. Alright, well, we got a little bit more Lannister blood to spill in the sands of Doran, so that's always a good thing, I think. But okay, yeah, so I think once Claire, who is a distant relative of mine, comes of age, I'm going to marry her to one of those Lannister boys. In fact, I think I'm going to marry all of those Lannister boys to Martells, and I think I'm just going to try to press my claim and get Sherman out of there, especially if he wanted to, if Dacella wants to have him declare himself a Baratheon, I can't have that. So, but all right, guys, I guess that's going to be it for me. Sorry this episode wasn't too interesting. I was kind of recalibrating, figuring out what I wanted to do next, but I think that's in our future. Definitely taking care of Sherman. I would also like to take care of Mariah, but I'm really happy about this matrilineal betrothal. Hopefully this will prevent something like this from happening, and we will be able to make sure that this becomes a Martell throne and does not revert back to the Targaryens. But there's kind of no guarantee, and that's not necessarily one of Doran's aims, but I'm sure he would not mind it. So, all right, guys, that's it from me. I'll see you next time.